And we are back in the basement. We're going to get this outer wall up and see how far we get. Alright, so we are back with a little bit of an update. And
we have a box!
We have a box, something we're really good at building. And we have a door built. So, just have to put the latch on the door, but open it up. We're going to finish the interior here in a bit, but this is our space so far. And this just arrived today in the light. So this is going to be our material for the wall. This is the panda plastic. So after some excellent discussion there, this is what we're going with, and I will add a little note here about the reflectiveness of this stuff, because it was really cheap, and I don't know, sounds like it's a relatively decent material for this. So
doing sawing in the basement makes a mess.
That's our, shut the door and show me what it looks like.
Okay, I'll shut the door.
There we go, door is shut. Let's put a stopper there and a latch, but anyways, we will continue on, see where we get to.
Eventually we'll show our whole basement to everyone, because it's starting to really actually quite look like a prepper slash not a hoarder, but like I look around and I'm like, wow, it's all food oriented. Our whole basement is either hunting or food oriented.
Yes, once again we have cat helpers who are not really all that helpful, but we've got everything cleaned out except for these two pots which are going to move around. And our first task is to take the panda foil, or the black and white plastic, and get it up on the wall. So we're going to start on this one because it's a different size than the rest, and see how we do. Well, it's kind of a small room, so it's hard to get it all in the shot, but we kind of ran out of staples, but we got this piece done. So we're missing this wall. It's a 6-foot wall. But what we kind of did so far, we've got this wall done, and we actually put on our shelf brackets, and then we did this wall, 6-foot wall, and we still have this one to do. But for tonight, we wanted to put the kale back in, these poor kale plants that have been neglected, but to be honest, it doesn't look that bad. Like, since putting up the white, I find it a lot brighter just standing in here. So hopefully once we get the rest of the white up, the rest of the panda foil up, and the shelves up, and the lights all up, this will be a very bright room. Alright, so we did really good today, and we're going to show you the results of where we got to. So, first one, super simple. We got a latch on here so we can keep cats out, which is important. I'm going to open this up and cats are going to go in. Here's the interior of what will become our grow room. So we got our panda foil, or white and black plastic up, and as you can see, it looks to be pretty reflective. Most of the walls it's just stretched over the 2x4s, and we've just we stapled it on and kind of folded it around wherever we could to keep it stronger. So it's actually relatively bright in here, which is kind of nice. And we only have there's a normal light sort of above up here, just a normal incandescent light bulb. It's just wired into the basement, and then we've only got the 2 grow lights so far set up. We've got to bring down a bunch of the others that we have. So that'll be our next plan, but we kind of wanted to show some of this. So we went ahead and we've got our shelves in place, which is doing a bit of multi-purposing things. You can see on the edge here, we did each wall sort of as one piece that we cut, and then we've stapled them on. So this edge shelving bracket actually helps hold on the panda foil, which is good. Kind of worked out well. So we did buy the brackets and the actual shelf brackets themselves. The shelves we actually repurposed from our old rabbit hutches, so we picked some decent ones, and that helped quite a bit because we've obviously changed our rabbit hutch style a little bit, and although we're keeping a few, we don't need them all. You can see down here, we zip tied them. We gotta come back and cut all these off. We zip tied the shelves on to keep them like sturdy this way so they don't shift, because on the corners we didn't want the plastic getting ripped. And you can see kind of right there, we actually put some tape on the ends of these, because when we cut the shelves you're left with a pretty sharp end and we didn't want to rip it. And we did pretty good. We got it all in here without damaging the plastic at all, so it's pretty decent. The plan going forward will be to have sort of 3 growing areas. So the floor, which will have larger totes and pots and such, and we're going to come back to that. And you'll have the lights above that, and they'll be adjustable. They may not all be shop lights. We gotta work on that. Figure out exactly what we're doing. We'll have another shelf, and then we'll actually have another shorter shelf at the top, which will probably end up becoming a bit more of a seed starting shelf, because we can have the lights a little closer and it'll be a little warmer too. But I'm pretty sure things like this kale, I mean the kale's perked up quite a bit since coming downstairs. We'll see how it does. I think some of them we could probably harvest a bit from. And you can see on some of this red Russian kale we're actually starting to get new growth, which is awesome. So we'll see how this does. And we're looking forward to getting the lettuces and everything going too. But anyways, we finished something. I think all said and done, this we really didn't spend a lot of physical time on it. Like maybe 4 hours, 5 hours tops so far. It's more just been because it's been broken up over time and getting some material. So anyways, stay tuned for our next update on this project, where we actually get our lights all in here and get something started. But not another project that's not progressing too bad.